Hey everyone, welcome to another Sacred Mountain Battle Report. I'm not in my home turf today. I'm at my teammates. I'm going to call it the Goondocks. No, wait. The Eagle's Nest. I'm in enemy territory. Deep, deep in enemy territory. But I have a nasty surprise for him. Welcome to another Sacred Mountain Battle Report. Welcome to another Sacred Mountain Battle Report. Today, we have Jason, the Butcher of Dunsmuir, Collegian.
That's right. The elf today.
Elf Butcher. And I'm House Gryffindor. We have Frontline Assault. We have a 2,000 point ITC championship style scenario. We're going to be playing Precious Cargo. There's 4 objectives. We can have one objective as our primary objective. That objective can be moved up to 6 inches prior to deployment. We've done that. We've deployed. I'm going to tell you about my awesome Tau army. It's awesome.
It's pretty impressive.
We're Borcan Clan, 2 detachments. One is a battalion consisting of 3 Fire Warrior troops, Ethereal, and a Fireblade Cadre. Fire Cadre Blade, whatever.
Right.
And the second one, Outrider detachment with Ethereal and 2 Wyvaras, and I forgot to mention the Riptides. 3 of them are in the other detachment. Everybody's Borcan. They have plus 6 inches. My Warlord trait is through Unity Devastation. Within 6 inches of my Warlord, I can designate a target, and wounds of 6 are increased by an AP of 1. My secondary traits or secondary objectives are going to be Titan Slayer because of his list. It's really awful. King Slayer, which is going to be his Warlord, and Old School. I have 9 command points. Butcher.
All right. So here's what we got. I am trying a list of Sautek this time around because I've been listening to it. I've been listening to podcasts and they're leading me astray. So I'm trying something new. So I'm going to be using Sautek because I can farm command points back.
Oh, I have a.
No, you don't. You don't have that anymore.
I can farm. I can farm.
Oh, jeez, he's copying me. Jimmy,
Stuff copies me.
All right, so I'm doing something kind of unique this time. I am going lordless this time.
No lords.
I have a couple canoptic guys kind of floating around, but no lords this time. So
He does have Lords of War, though.
Yeah, I do have Lords of War. So I'm going with a battalion list so that I can, have my basic battalion, have my extra command points, and blah blah blah. But I'm trying out this time around my partially completed Death Star-ish.
Not Death Star-ish. Death Star.
Death Star.
It's just not yet completed.
Vault. And it's kind of a curse when you don't play a model that's not finished, but I don't think that curse is going to affect this one. So it's really close. It's just not quite there yet because he sprung us on. So
it is a fully functional battle station.
Fire it, Will. All right. And then I also have over there, I'm pointing like you can see it, I have my pylon, which I'm going to be playing around with. And the basic reason is I found out a lot of ATC lists kind of crazy.
ITC,
yeah. Well, I was listening to it.
Oh, gotcha.
They were running a lot of 3 Tesseract Vault list.
3 Tesseract Vaults?
3 Tesseract Vault lists.
That's a lot.
And so I want to play around with the pylon, see if I can incorporate it in my list. So we'll see how it goes. And plus, I got the Deceiver. He's always fun.
So it's the Dreadlock Elves versus House Gryffindor, and you know who's going to win.
That's right. And the winner gets to take home 3 puppies.
No, because the loser has to take home 4. So here we go for deployment. All right, everybody, here we are at deployment. This is the Eagle's Nest. This is a beautiful, well-appointed bolt action Bavarian village that is going to be a pleasure to play on. As I said, it's frontline assault, so we have long table edges into triangles. We have 3 Riptides, all with target lock or whatever you can do, move and shoot heavy weapons without penalty. Got some shielded missile drones inside there. I have 2 Wyvaras, group of 10 Fire Warriors, Warlord, extra ethereal, another group of Fire Warriors, my primary objective. Here's another objective in here with a group of 5 Fire Warriors. Jason, tell us about your list.
All right, so what we got over here is my sneaky group of guys that have the Cryptek that has the cloak. They're going to be bouncing around someplace. I have another Cryptek in the back who's my Warlord, hanging out with some Tesla boys.
Is it the red, white, and blue guy?
Yeah, that's the guy.
Right.
Yeah. And then I got some Tesla boys hiding in the ruins, ready
Tesla
to come
boys.
out. And then, of course, I have a few. I'm going to try these guys out, see what I think. I got kind of a crazy plan. Then I got this half-created, half-finished monster that I'm really enjoying putting together. Oh, man, this is a fun model to put together. It's big, and I got some great plans for it, and I'm hoping by the next video it's all done and I can really show it off. So. And then, of course, like every guy who runs a Tesseract Vault, you should have a Deceiver to move it around and do some sneaky stuff. And then I got another group of Tesla who's kind of guarding my objective over here. It's my primary objective.
What's this guy right here? What's this guy?
There's no guy there.
What is this guy?
He's an observer. He's
British observer.
Spider's going to be maybe fixing stuff.
Maybe doing some fixing.
Yeah.
Then there's something in reserve, if I recall correctly.
Oh yeah, my pylon over here on my shelf. So yeah. Yeah.
All right, so here we go. We're going to see who goes first. He finished deploying first,
+1.
so he gets +1. I rolled a 1. That's
You want me to roll?
That's not good.
Should I roll?
Yes, you should definitely roll. Ha!
Oh,
Ha 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 ha! All right. So I'm going to try to seize initiative here.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh.
I think this is kind of important. I'm going to burn a command reroll right here. Gah.
I'm going to see if I can take that.
And I'm gonna farm it back too. And I don't. And go ahead and farm it.
Nope.
Nope. All right. So here's the handshake. All right. Turn 1. Necrons.
Let's do it.
Jason, you look very proud of yourself. Let's go to the battle board.
All right. So, pop these guys in here with Veil of Darkness, because I can do it first turn anywhere I like. Grabbed me behind enemy lines, wiped out this squad right here. Tesseract.
Which gained?
Oh.
Which point you're old school with first strike.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a ticket, yeah.
So, deceived my beautiful Tesseract Vault over here.
Partially unpainted and unbased. Amateur.
Still doing well.
Along with this guy.
Knock on wood. Alright, so I put him over here. He did a bunch of stuff, did some wounds over here, wounded each one of these guys. And then his Tesla. God, where did I shoot the Tesla? I don't remember. Anyway,
Tesla orb into here.
Yeah, one of these guys, I think I did 1 wound to him. These guys over here. Oh, yeah. So he charged the squad, did his magic on him, charged the squad, wiped him out.
Yeah.
So
and now controls that. Controls the objective.
Yeah. All right, so this squad over here Tesla'd the hell out of these guys.
In the back.
In the back.
Only one left.
That's And then these guys right here, Tesla'd this thing. Actually did some wounds.
Yes.
Wasn't too bad. Did I? No, wait a minute. No, I didn't.
I don't think you did any ones with this
Yeah, that's right, because you saved him. So, and then the one really kicker, I opened up with my pylon on this guy right here. Did enough wounds to destroy him in one shot, but he made his rolls and all of his shield drones took the wounds from him.
Yeah, so the shield drone, so it's going to be 2 wounds that aren't mortal, is that right?
Yes.
And so I had both shield drones using the greater good were able to tank both the D3 plus 6 wounds.
That's right.
That would have wiped him. He would have died for sure.
Yeah.
So right now, going into Tau turn 1, score is 4-0.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
What, buddy?
Yeah, I'll need it. Tau turn 1. Yeah. All right. Man. So, pro tip, don't get close to the Tesseract Vault. When it blows up, it does D6 wounds to everyone around it. So I was able to kill the Tesseract Vault, gain 2 victory points for Titan, what's it called? Titan Slayer.
Yeah.
And it exploded 11 inches. He re-rolled it, it failed to explode the first time. Killed my Warlord, killed the Fire Warrior, killed the Ethereal. 1 wound left on this guy. Lots of wounds on all these guys. No more drones.
Your Martyr-like guy's alive.
Yeah, hooray. The Catan Shard took 6 wounds. He has 2 remaining. My last remaining Riptide shot into here. My Riptides are about at half strength or less. We're going to see some Riptides dying real fast. I hold no objectives. There was a kind of poor positioning on my part, but really, so that got him at the end of turn 1, 7 to 4 points. Necron's favor. It's going to be a short game, as predicted.
All right, so without my vault here, or my Tesseract Vault here, turn doesn't have much to do, so he's still sitting on the objective. Did a few wounds. These guys are backing off, going over there and capturing that objective. They stayed there. These guys over here crested the hill so they can pop a few shots off. But my sneaky one is these guys came over here and captured his
Primary.
And then got 2 hits with my pylon against this guy. One of them wounds, and he makes an invulnerable save. The bastard. So, I'll get you.
All right. Well, it was a better than expected round for the Tau. So here we go. I got to make some decisions to make, some targeting. And,
no idea what the score is.
We don't know what the score is going into this round. We'll figure it out in just a second. Okay, going into Tau turn 2, the score is currently 9 to 4, bottom of 2. Okay, end of Tau turn 2. I really degraded Riptides are degraded. I'm pretty open to getting kind of screwed up here. Pretty spread out centrally instead of castled like I would have liked. This Riptide charged into the spiders. We killed 1 base due to shooting and melee. He didn't have to pull away from that objective, but he did anyway because he's a good sport. And gave me that objective, so I'd stay in the game and not rage quit and flip over his beautiful table. The Gauze Pylon has how many wounds left?
3.
3 wounds left, so he's a little degraded, and I've now maxed out on Titan Slayer. This Wyvara is tied up in combat. This one is not. And everybody's pretty wounded.
How many command points you got left?
I have 1 command point after farming yours.
Uh-huh.
And you have
8.
8 command points. 8 command points?
Yeah.
Holy
I've been
crap.
rolling one.
And the score is 7 to 10. Is that
Don't flip
right?
my table.
7 to 10. 7 to 10. Necron favor. Here we go. Necron turn 3. You say I have it within me, huh?
You
to
got
win
it.
this?
The eye of the tiger, man.
But I need to put it within you. So, Jason, tell our hundreds of thousands of subscribers that give us the ability to buy so many new models and make so much money. What happened on turn 3?
These guys advanced, massacred this guy. They stayed in combat, so they're having fun eating. They left combat, moved into the building. I did the subroutines thing where he can fire as if he's at full, and it took out 1 Yavara.
Big game hunter.
Big game hunter. He did Animator Meteor, got a 6, D6 mortal wounds, did 6.
Big game hunter.
Kabooey. Yeah, that's where we're at.
Yeah, end of turn 3. No, top of turn 3. The score is the Necrons are running away with it.
And I still got 5 command points.
Still have 5 command points. I realized that I couldn't have farmed my last one. I have 0 command points because my warlord's off the table, dead. What's the score, Jason?
It's like 15-7. Don't flip my table.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Tau, turn 3.
You got this. Pull it out.
No, Tau, don't pull out. That's the point. Okay, it wasn't a total shit show for the Tau, but mistakes were made. I'll tell you about that in just a second. We were able to kill the Gauss Pylon. The Gauss Pylon exploded. Did 1 mortal wound to this guy. I really would have preferred more. My Riptides flew away to here and wiped out a squad, Nova charging everything. This guy Nova charged and destroyed the Gauss Pylon, then ended up charging into these Tesla guys. And I was like, oh, I'm going to position this so he'll get cover from this squad over here. Oh, I'm going to do that. That's so smart of me. Oh, he's only partially in cover, and so it wouldn't matter anyway, so I just kind of left it. But look right here. What's this thing? What's that thing right there?
Not close enough.
All I would have had to do is that. Probably. Yeah, maybe not. Or maybe just not charge. Anyway, I didn't. So that cost me a point. Anyway, right now it is 8-15. Necron's favor going into turn 4. Turn 4. So turn 4 Necrons. Looking grim for the Tau. 15-8. Ouch. Here we go.
Don't flip my table, bro. Very quick round. Very, very quick round. So Seleucus the Cruel went over there, charged in. I had no shooting this round, which is like oh, well, he did the Celtic thing and... No, he didn't shoot.
Yeah.
No, it was this guy.
Oh, that guy.
This guy did
This guy did some kind of psychic.
Yeah, did call down a meteor on your head.
Antimatter meteor.
Antimatter meteor. So, and then so I charged in close combat. Didn't really do anything over there. Lost a couple of stands doing so, of course, because I'm stupid enough to charge Tau.
Yeah, Tau.
So we got him locked up here, locked up there. He's got one guy that isn't in, and I'm behind enemy lines on 2 guys. I can't score that anymore.
What's the score?
18 to don't flip my table, bro. 7.
Yeah, I think that's right. No, I think it's 18 to 8. Come on, dude.
8.
Come on.
Yeah, it was 8.
Yeah.
I was cruel to me.
You should have known. All right, here comes Tau, turn 4. Okay, I don't know why it's not focusing. There we go.
I'm flipping the table.
Yep, he's flipping the table. Pretty good round. The Tau are gonna be tabled next round potentially. A Necron actually lost a model to morale. I've never heard of that, but I guess that happens. He has 2 guys left there, but several guys we're going to say that are in reserve. And I hold one underneath the Wyvara. I hold one, my primary objective or whatever it's called there. I was able to kill a few dudes there. This guy's still behind enemy lines. This guy's still behind enemy lines. I have 3 models, but really, after this round, I'll only have 1, maybe none. So we are going into Necron's turn 5. This is actually kind of a nail biter. If he rolls poorly, the Tau could pull it out. But
we can do this.
We can do this. It is now 15 to 18. Wow. Wow. Great round for the Tau. Here we go. Oh, because I slayed the Warlord, got Kingslayer, 2 points for Kingslayer, killed more.
Yes.
So I got an extra point. I killed more things, and I guess that's it. How did I get so many points?
I have no idea.
I got 2 for Kingslayer, 1 for Old School, so that's 3, and then, held one, killed one, and killed more. So that's 6. 8 plus 6 is 14. I don't know. There's some weird math. I'm going to double check. Going into Necrons turn 5. Jason.
Note
What?
to self.
What shalt thou not do?
You shall not listen to Grover when he says, "Oh yeah, I won't wipe you out when he charges."
I did not say that.
Oh jeez.
In fairness, I did not say that. I said, you don't hold the objective when you're right here, because we measured. There's the objective. He wasn't in range. So he's like, I'm going to charge. And I said, okay.
Flamers.
Flamers
blow.
Flamers are, yeah, especially when they get 3d6 shots, because you still Nova charge.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's rough, buddy.
But antimatter meteors to the head like to blow stuff up.
Killed one.
And little cryptex with their staves killed another one. So that's a lot of fun.
He maxed out on Big Game Hunter. The Tau have one
model.
Wyvara left.
It's a big model.
It's a big model. He's got a lot of firepower.
How many wounds you got left? Just out of curiosity.
Not very many. I think I only have 6 left. If they still have 14 wounds, they may only have 12 wounds. I'm not real sure. I'll double check that. What's the score, buddy?
21 to 18? Or
21 to 16.
That's still close. It's still too close.
So, going into my turn 5, I have to score 5 points to tie it up with one model.
You got this.
Okay, we're gonna do some. I'm gonna be like the Bobby Fischer of of Warhammer 40K if I can do this. Here we go. Okay, so I may not be Bobby Fischer. Here was my reasoning. I opted to not Nova charge this unit so he could retain as many wounds as possible for the incoming antimatter meteor and potentially these guys as well. I opted to move off this objective, losing 1 point. Boom. He'd already killed one from the incoming immortals from Overwatch, but my opponent had killed 2.
You know what I just realized? I forgot something.
What?
I forgot to see if I can spend a command point and see if that character can come back.
What character?
The one you just killed right here.
What? Okay.
My cryptek. 4 up, he comes back. Sorry to be on your grade.
Okay.
I was looking just at your
I know you were. I knew you were. That's why I didn't give you anything.
All right, so he comes back.
Does he come back at the end of my turn?
He comes back at the end of this turn.
God damn it.
And he's within 6 inches or a few inches of where he's at.
Okay.
Oh, and then I gotta see if I can farm that point. Hey, I get it back. It's ready now, Grover. Don't flip my table.
Oh, man. That sucks. Okay, so he's going to take away. God damn it. So the score is now 17 to 21. I still killed that son of a bitch. And I still killed 2.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was the end of the turn, right?
Yes.
Okay. I have a wounded Wyvara. And I have never-ending, unkillable Necrons everywhere. Okay. Here we go. Necrons. Turn 6?
6.
Is it really 6? Yeah,
Yes.
last turn.
All
Shit.
right, let's do this.
Quick turn. Tell us all about it.
All right, so
Why is it
Cryptek
so
jumped over
fuzzy?
there.
There we go.
Sorry.
There we go.
Cryptek jumped over here, grabbed the objective. Barely within it, but he's also hidden from him. He moved across here, did an antimatter meteor, did 1 mortal wound to him.
1 wound.
These guys opened up, barely within range, just like by the skin of their teeth. Did 1 wound as well. So he's at 4, I believe.
So the score is now, Necron final score is 23. Tower at 17. I have to make up 6 points to tie.
You got this.
I totally got this. All right. Yeah. So here we go. I'm gonna try to Bobby Fischer this bullshit right here. Here we go. Tau, turn 6. Okay, I want to first explain the genius of the Tau defeat. So, I had 2 shooting attacks with my Wyvara remaining. I shot the Flamer barely into this squad. I shot the cannon into this guy. This guy has 2 wounds remaining. The plan was to table him in the last.
It was beautiful.
It was a beautiful plan. It was a brilliant plan, poorly executed. So it started out great. The Wyvara shot into here, did 7 out of 8 wounds. 1 guy remaining. 7. All he had to roll is a 4. Is that right? 4. And he would have lost that guy. So 50-50 chance of losing this guy. That squad would have been wiped. Then I was going to charge into this guy because this guy was closer. Shot into him with the Nova Charge Ionic Discharge cannon with 5 shots, 4 hits, 4 wounds. AP -3.
4 5-up invulnerable
4
saves.
5-up invulnerable saves.
Made
it. 2 would have killed him. He lives. I said, I don't care. I lost anyway. I'm going to charge into him. And whiffed in close combat. He took the last wound off the Wyvara and passed. So,
It was
brilliant Necron
beautiful.
victory. That would have been my best victory in it ever if that would have worked. But the odds were fantastically against me. Great game as always. Enjoyed it. We'll do the post wrap up. Here we go.
These tears are almost more intoxicating than your beer. Yeah.
Tell us all about it.
I'm afraid you're never going to come to my house and game again. That's what I'm worried about.
The Eagle's Nest. I don't think I've ever won a game over here.
Oh, you won last time when you massacred me and my son with your towel.
That wasn't last time. That was about a year ago.
Yeah, it was a while.
So, what was your MVP?
Oh boy.
I already know who his MVP was.
My MVP was the Deceiver. You don't think so? Dude,
No
2 6s on the antimatter meteor.
Doesn't matter.
So what? Okay, so you're gonna say the vault?
The vault was his MVP.
Okay, so
Because it decimated. It got him slay the warlord. Got him. It like took 6 points off like 3 riptides.
yeah, okay.
Come on! I mean,
got
it was
you.
like if I
then
would have known that.
That
like,
big exploit. I think I rolled 11.
he
inches
did,
or something.
but it didn't matter. I
Like
was so close. I was way too close.
So wiped out all of his drones, wiped out
Yeah.
all of his squads, wiped out both of his ethereals.
Yeah, it was. I was too close.
Yeah, he's right.
I was too close. Totally MVP. What was LV's? LV. East guy.
Would be my pylon, and that's because of your drones, shield drones, and your freaking vulnerable save.
Yeah, so I think the Gauss Pylon will work really good against Imperial Knights.
Oh yeah.
It is an Imperial Knight killer. It will kill an Imperial Knight per turn, almost guaranteed. If you've got some drones around Riptide though, those drone saves will just negate if they roll low. It's only if they roll low though. I mean, they could get like 25 wounds in total, right? Because how many shots do you get?
6 or up to D6.
D6 shots and then
And it's strength 16, minus 4
Wounded on
AP.
twos. Yeah, so
Yeah, hits on 2s, wounds on 2s, flying, it hits easier.
yeah, it's gonna
And it does D3 plus 6.
D3 plus 6 per hit. So
And if you're Titanic, it does double.
yeah, so it is a great anti-meta Necron purchase if you play a lot of Imperial Knights, and I hate Imperial Knights. And if I was playing Necrons, there would be one in my army. But this matchup with the drones, I was able to kind of prioritize and take out the test strike vault first, but a little too close.
Yep. That's the thing. With the deceiver, I get it really close. It's a suicide bomber, basically.
It is a suicide thermonuclear weapon, that's what it is. My most valuable player, I think, was my Wyvaras. Man, they can dish out some punishment.
Yeah.
Nova Charge Wyvara really hurts vehicles. They aren't so shabby in Overwatch either, as you saw against his Tesla Immortals. My least valuable player, I'm gonna say that Cadre Fireblade. He's not that great. He's just
I like it.
He's cool. I must not be playing him right. I've never hit with a marker light while playing Tau ever.
Well, it's so
Ever.
heavy. That's why.
It's heavy.
Heavy.
It's a heavy.
Heavy.
It's a heavy laser pointer. Very, very heavy laser pointer. Is there anything that you would change about your list? You think you're going to take out the pylon or you're going to leave it? Because you're going to see a lot of knights at the LVO.
No, I'm really liking my pylon. If I could just get it painted really good, I think I'm not.
Yeah, I would say the test strike vault plus the pylon.
I mean, its biggest nemesis is an immunity save.
Pretty deadly, and yeah, invulns be rough on it because it doesn't deal mortal wounds.
And more rolls for more
And
shots.
that deceiver, that's like right at the outset, being able to move things around after deployment is pretty good. I think that's going to be a really, it's going to be a spoiler list for a lot of players. I think. What do you think?
Yeah.
I think you might have trouble against MSU.
Well, from what I understand, the standard ITC Necron thing they're taking is 3 volts, like I said before, with a
3 test
deceiver
records.
and then a whole bunch of scarabs. And I don't want to take 3 volts.
Yeah.
I'll take a volt and a pylon.
Because we're not individually wealthy for one thing. But so the thing that I might change about mine, man, those Borcan Wyvaras are so good, and I have another one in the box. It's already painted, based, ready to go. So I'm thinking about maybe -1 Riptide and try to scrounge some points.
Have those missile pods on the riptides. The guys are hidden,
Well, hitting out of line of sight is pretty handy.
especially for ITC.
Especially for ITC with, okay. But I still haven't won with them, so something needs to change because I have not won with this list. All right, well, hey, thanks for tuning in to another Sacred Mountain Battle Reports. Thanks for tuning in to the Eagle's Nest tonight.
That's right, Fortress Monastery.
Fortress Monastery at the Eagle's Nest. Hopefully we'll see some bolt action reports on this table, and
Love that.
me too. And we'll keep you posted. Thanks. Cheers.
All right, cheers.